prize for the presentation of colors by the Junior ROTC from CC Winn High School. And now we have the Pledge of Allegiance by Jessica Salazar, senior class member.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
And now we have the National Anthem by Ms. Valeri Munoz, senior class member.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now we have the invocation by Ms. Dariela Melchor, senior class member.
Please bow your head if you wish. Father, we thank you for our time here together, for all the friends we've made, the days of laughter and fun, and for all the times of great discovery and learning. These accomplishments not only belong to the students, but our loving and supportive family, who have been beside us on this journey, as well as the faculty and staff who have helped us throughout these past years. Even though our senior year was not quite what we had hoped for, and though our hearts are filled with sadness, our minds are filled with dreams. As this chapter in our life closes, a new one begins. Father, please guide our steps in the days ahead as we embark on this new journey before us. Grant us wisdom to make wise decisions according to your will. May the road before us be paved with joyous opportunities that bring honor and glory to you. We ask all this in your glory name, amen.
You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the commencement exercises of the class of 2021 from C.C. Winn High School. We are gathered here to recognize the accomplishments of a unique class that for the past year and a half, its method of instruction had been quite different from other classes in the past. Despite all the obstacles and the new way of learning, they managed to excel and comply with all the requirements for graduation. But the most remarkable action was the resilience to face the stress of their daily life due to a deadly virus. This situation is an example of how fragile mankind can be of something unexpected and not ready for it. Usually in previous years, I have mentioned to my graduating classes to set goals, to be prepared to face the real world, to attend higher academic institutions, how good college life can be, and to pursue your dreams of what you want to accomplish, to be better citizens in this society. This time is no different from other occasions. But one thing for sure from this class of 2021 is that the experience that you have gone through has made you strong, to have another perspective of life, to love more the people that love you, to trust the word of science, and mainly to have more faith in God. To the parents of the graduating class, congratulations. Your guidance has been outstanding. I know that you are very proud of your son or daughter. Felicidades a los padres y madres de nuestros graduandos. Su guía ha sido la mejor que un padre, una madre o algún familiar o amigo puede ofrecer. Class of 2021, after tonight, you will embark on a new chapter in your life. Eventually, very soon, you will attain a place in this society as a productive individual. Don't forget your community and especially those who help you along the way. Dear Mavericks, always love your parents. Sometimes you may disagree with them, but there is not a reason to stop talking to them. Your parents will always have a special place in their hearts for you. In a situation where you need support, to be listened, advice, a moment of sickness, who is there for you? Your parents, expressing their unconditional love. Talking about being grateful, it is very appropriate to thank our school board members, Superintendent Samuel Mijares and his executive cabinet for always making decisions to offer the best education to all students in Maverick County. To our administrative team, teaching staff, counselors, and support staff for providing the knowledge and assistance to the class of 2021. Thanks to everyone involved with the preparation and the helping hands to make this ceremony possible. Finally, I close my remarks with a quote in Spanish from Victor Hugo, French novelist. El futuro tiene muchos nombres. Para los débiles es lo inalcanzable. Para los temorosos, lo desconocido. Para los valientes, es la oportunidad. Class of 2021, best of luck in your future endeavor. May God bless you, and go Mavericks. Thank you. Now we have Ms. Daniela Byrne, our Public Information Officer, for the recognition of our distinguished guests.
Thank you, Mr. Diaz. It is with great pleasure that I am able to join you all on this amazing ceremony tonight. This evening, it is my honor to recognize our distinguished platform guests for this evening. Beginning with our Board of Trustees, we have Mr. Jorge Barrera, Board President. Mrs. Hilda Martinez Caballero, Board Vice President. Dr. Hector Alvarez, Board Secretary. Ms. Lupita Fuentes, Board Trustee. Mrs. Glenna Purcell, Board Trustee. Mr. Christopher Hiller, Board Trustee. And Mr. Victor Perry, Board Trustee. And now from the District Service Center, we have Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Samuel Mijares. Deputy Superintendent for Business and Finance, Mr. Ismael Mijares. Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. John Cox. Deputy Superintendent for District Operations, Mr. Rolando Salinas. Executive Director of Human Resources, Mr. Jesus Costilla. And Executive Director of Instruction, Mr. David Camarillo. We are also pleased to have Parent and Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Jose Munoz, Jr. At this time, will all District Service Center directors and coordinators please rise to be recognized? Will all campus principals, IOs, and counselors please rise to be recognized? And finally, will the class of 2021 please rise to be recognized? Congratulations, seniors. And at this time, we welcome back Campus Principal, Mr. Jesus Diaz-Weaver.
Thank you, Ms. Byrne. Now we will have the Superintendent Remarks. Mr. Mijares.
Thank you, Mr. Diaz. And before I get started, I would like to recognize our school board for all the support. These times have been very difficult on all the community, and our school board has always stood behind the students, staff, and their well-being and their success. Thank you very much. Good evening, graduates, parents, administrators, and board members. It is a privilege for me to be here with you tonight. Graduates, I am proud of your accomplishments during these past 12 years. And I'm extremely proud of how you showed your resilience and maturity during this past year. As you prepare for your next step in life, use what you have learned and never let a bump in the road lead you off course. Henry Ford once said, "When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it." In life, you will meet obstacles that will come in various shapes and sizes. You will find them in people, places, and yes, even in a worldwide pandemic. However, just like the plane, you have to go against the wind to find the force behind your takeoff. During your time at EPISD, you have learned many tools that will help you navigate through life. As you grow older, you will experience challenges and setbacks, but as long as you remember that these struggles make you stronger and do not define you, you will always find your way to success. It may take you longer than you expected or wanted, but always remember, it is a journey, not the destination, that makes the person. Today, you stand in the footsteps of tomorrow, and the possibilities are limitless. Know that with passion and dedication, you can do the impossible. Joining us here are your teachers, principal, and loved ones who are awaiting the next chapter of your life. I want you to look into the eyes of these people right now, because they all traveled this course with you, and they played a huge role in your journey to get here. Eagle Pass ISD will always be here for you. It is your home. And for class of 2021, and I hope that when each of you take off against the wind, you will remember everyone who helped you take off on your journey. Class of 2021, congratulations and God bless. Go Mavericks!
Thank you, Mr. Mijares. And now we have a special presentation by our Valedictorian Alejandro Jimenez.
Mr. Mijares, on behalf of CC Winn High School graduating class of 2021, we would like to present you with a framed copy of our one-of-a-kind, digitally edited panoramic picture. As it hangs on your office wall in the years to come, let it serve as a reminder of this unforgettable school year. Thank you for your leadership during this unprecedented time.
And now we have the Salutatorian Address by Mia A. Uriega, the second-ranked student of the class of 2021.
Parents, teachers, family, and friends, and my fellow classmates, good evening. My name is Mia Oriegas, and I am truly honored and humbled to be standing here today as the salutatorian of the class of 2021. Also known as Salad to my Winn softball team, go Mavs. I would like to thank our Eagle Pass Independent School District as you celebrate our graduation with us during this uncertain year. Thank you, CC Winn administration, for always being great leaders. Thank you, school board members, for advocating for the students. And lastly, thank you to all the families here tonight that join us on such a momentous occasion. To all the teachers that were able to pull through this rather difficult year, thank you. Moreover, to the teachers that made a huge impact in my life, especially throughout my 4 years of high school. Ms. Dickerson, Ms. Cruz, Ms. Flores, Coach Rod, Mr. Jimenez, Mrs. Leal, Mr. Perez, and my band directors. You will forever be one of the greatest impacts in my life. To the students here graduating, we did it. Somehow, some way, we pulled through here to get here tonight. Whether we did use Quizlet, Socratic, or Photomath on occasion, hey, we're still here, don't worry about it. To be honest, I wrote this speech with all of you in mind, since I understand and know that I was not the only one who felt alone during this pandemic. The pandemic changed most of us, good or bad, and affected us greatly. C.S. Lewis stated that you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Although we were affected physically and emotionally by this pandemic, we can start where we left off in our lives and make it a better one to live in for ourselves. Maybe you didn't get into the school that you wanted to go to, or maybe you didn't have enough money to leave, and that is okay. There was always a plan set and things always happen for a reason. I have learned that firsthand by not getting accepted into my top schools. Not just by one school, but multiple. It's not a rejection, it's a redirection. Helen Keller once said that character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. I went through a 15-inning game of softball, which we lost, the day of the two most important college decisions of my life. Everyone goes through their own experience of character development, and there are going to be times when you do everything you can, but fall short in the end. In fact, it is okay to fall short sometimes, because then you begin to push past your limits to become better. Our dreams during this whole school year at some point felt crushed and unattainable in our reality. Online school, no marching season, no homecoming, no social interaction. But here we are in the flesh and blood, ready to move on into our next chapter. From my own experience, this year was very difficult when it came to my dreams being crushed so many times. But despite that negativity, and although this year may not have been what we had wanted, I will forever be grateful for the fact that we are here healthy today. I'd like to congratulate my fellow classmates and wish them all the success in the world. Along with this, I would like to let you know that you're not alone in this journey. Awaken yourself to become something great and change the world if that is what you truly want to do. No one can tell you otherwise. A huge thank you to my family and friends for supporting me, whether it was hitting a home run for softball, becoming head drum major for the band, or standing up here as salutatorian. They were always cheering me on. To my grandparents, thank you for all the continued support you have given me. Matt and Mariana, my siblings. You gave me ways to push past my limits and were my guiding light in this journey. Mom, you inspired me when it came to my education, and I wouldn't be up here on this stage if it wasn't for you. Dad, you are my #1 supporter and coach, not only in every sport, but in life. You are my biggest fan. I'm going to finish off with this reflection that I wrote to hopefully inspire you and think of the time you were as a kid to all my graduates. Once upon a time, there was a kid that had dreams of going to outer space. A kid who wanted to become a vet and take care of animals because they were cute. A kid who wanted to be their favorite elementary teacher. A kid who wanted happiness in their future. We were all that kid with dreams at a time once. And here we are, closer to one of our biggest endings and a step closer to that dream we had as a kid. As we now embark on our own journey, may we continue to have those big dreams. I hope to see that astronaut, veterinarian, teacher, and everyone happy in their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rivas. And now we have the Valedictorian address by the #1 ranked student from the class of 2021, Mr. Alejandro Jimenez.
Good evening. My name is Alex Jimenez, and on behalf of the class of 2021, we would like to express our gratitude to all guests in attendance tonight for this momentous occasion. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the ones that have helped us achieve the goal of commencement. To all faculty and staff, the class of 21 owes you our sincerest appreciation. Whether school was in person or remote, administration always found us a way to assign us with homework. Jokes aside, the dedication and effort to bring a superior education is truly unmatched, and will forever be grateful for your hard work. I would not be standing up here as your valedictorian if it wasn't for my amazing family. It is often said, an individual is a reflection of his family, which could not be more accurate in my circumstance. To my brother, thank you for showing me what's possible and being a guide for what is to come in my life. I love you. To my mom, thank you for being my rock and always making sacrifices in order to give us the best. I love you. Finally, to my dad, thank you for not only being the smart and resourceful parent you are, but thank you for shaping me into the person I am today. I can only wish to be half the father you are to me. I love you. Moving on, when I was a child, I always had this dream that many in my youth might have shared. The dream of being a superhero. I always wanted to be able to run like the Flash and swing on webs like Spider-Man. I even remember mixing every sticky substance I had in my house, putting it on my gloves, and then proceeding to try and climb walls like Spider-Man. It sadly didn't work. But as I got older and matured, I realized none of that was truly possible. I could never possess powers like Superman or Captain America. Many of you might be thinking, that's cool and all, Alex, but why are you telling us this? Because, fellow classmates, graduation is an outstanding moment in what has been a very rough journey. But to every ending, a new adventure appears. We will continue to be tested as we all have to move forward into this post-pandemic uncertainty, where the way we have all once lived has been changed. As we move into this new world, we have a special chance to have a large impact in society. We all have a chance to be the superheroes we wished we could be growing up. Whether in college or the workplace, we will all have a special obligation to hold each other accountable in order to rebuild our world. We can and we must all be heroes for the future generations to come. Like Brody Ashton once said, heroes are made by the paths they choose, not the powers they are graced with. On a different note, as I stand here as your valedictorian, I would lastly like to thank y'all, the class of 21. I appreciate everyone, whether we had classes together or we just simply walked the same halls. Every single one of you sitting on the field tonight made these past 4 years the most unforgettable and enjoyable experiences imaginable. I love each and every one of you, and I hope that the years in the future we can all look back to our high school days and reminisce about all the delightful moments we had. As you walk off the field tonight, take not just your high school diploma, not just the talents that you have acquired, but take as well a sense of what it means to be a Maverick. As we all begin to go our separate ways, let's not forget, no matter where you go, what you do, we will all be bound together as a historic CC Winn class of 21. With that being said, through everything that has happened in these past 4 years, which has included a winter storm, a global pandemic, and probably, least surprisingly, Tom Brady winning a 7th Super Bowl, we are still here. Congratulations to each and every one of you all. I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Although the future may be uncertain, today is a day of celebration. Because the class of 2021, we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Munoz. Dear graduates, will you please stand? All graduates, please stand. Honorable members of the Eagle Pass Independent School District Board of Trustees, Mr. Samuel Mijares, Superintendent of Schools. Under the authority vested upon me by the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and you, honorable members, I hereby certify that all the candidates present have completed all the requirements for graduation, as specified, and therefore are entitled to receive a diploma from C.C. Winn High School and any other honors bestowed upon them. You may move your tassel from left to right. Congratulations, graduates. You might be seated. Class, please have a seat. And now we will proceed with the presentation of the diplomas to the class of 2021. Ms. Dickerson. Ms. Camarillo.
Alejandro José Jiménez. Mía Uriegas. Sofania Marie Guerra.
Test mic.
Giselle Ruiz.
Aarón Álvarez.
Yasmín Montserrat Dávila.
Pablo Fabián Pérez.
Jimena Pérez Salinas.
Sharon Lizette Flores.
Tessa Giselle Hurd.
Andrea Casas.
Adrián Jesús Tovar.
Eduardo Yair Menchaca Rosas.
Cristina Marie Diaz.
Valeri Janelle Munoz.
Luis Eduardo Rodríguez.
Ariana Benavides. Giselle Enríquez.
Janelle Guerrero.
Adriana Angélica Pérez.
Yasmín Adina Chavarría.
Karime Alexandra Ramos.
Alan Christopher Vidauri.
Citlali Vallejo.
Roxana Moreno.
Abel Puente.
Rocío Avi Navarrete.
Sean Michael Martínez.
Christopher Roy Mesa.
Rochelle de la Garza.
Raúl de Jesús Risa.
Jaime Alejandro Moral.
Sebastián Aguilar. Alejandra Azenet Zapata.
Laisha Lete Madrid.
Ethan Alexander Cázares.
Lucía García Suazua.
Gloria Luz García.
Helen Reyes.
Bonnie Reyes.
Esmeralda Araceli Suárez.
Todd Robert Robbins.
Karina Alejandra Benavides.
Samantha Flores Molina. Sofía Isabela Ballesteros.
Amalio Emanuel Corral.
Cristian Alejandro Luna.
Lía Rubí Fuentes.
Orlando Adrián Ortiz.
Claudia Daniela Cervantes.
Ángel Eduardo Cruz.
Yunes Cabrera.
Ana Alexandra López.
Alejandra Rodríguez.
Valeria Sánchez.
Robert Martínez Jr.
Michelle Leija.
Ingrid Rodríguez.
Josie Padilla.
Caitlin Annette Gutiérrez.
Jessica Lynette Salazar.
Carlos Adán Soto.
Juan Carlos González.
Roxana Gabriela López.
Karimé Carrillo.
Alexis Madeleine Godine.
Abigail Hernández.
Damián Alejandro González.
Natalia Vallejo.
Alessa Lynn Ramírez Loeffler.
Alyssa Renee Campos.
Esmeralda Yamilet Galván.
Karimé Daniela Razo.
Amado de la Garza.
Isabel Hernández.
Stacy Giselle Morales.
Mia Zaila Medellín.
Desiree Avani Vielma.
Hervé Antonio Ansúrez Jr.
Tatiana Mindy Hernández Garza.
Ángel Luna.
Caitlin Ray Rodríguez.
Marlene Loreli Falcón.
Karina Sánchez.
John Caleb Mason.
Kimberly Patricia Bautista.
Raven Mia de la Garza.
Herminia Saraí Garza Pérez.
María Arena Paulette Bermea.
Janie Nicole Rodríguez.
Elisa Concepción Almanza.
Crystal Sánchez.
Eduardo González Jr.
Jesse James González.
Eric Joseph Villarreal.
Valeria Longoria.
Oscar Corpus Jr.
Elijah Javier Monsiváis.
Rodolfo Flores Jr.
Jimena García Suazua.
Ángela Hernández.
Felicia Padilla.
Leslie Esparza.
Alexia Ivette Gutiérrez.
Ulises Yaroslav Salinas.
Michelle Vázquez.
Ariane Marilén Valderas López.
Aarón Kevin Cerezo Hernández.
Leslie Giselle Flores.
Raylin Ashante Vivian.
José Antonio Alonso Jr.
Mariali M. Fuentes.
Josué Barrientos.
Noelia Lisbeth Cantú.
Estefanía Escobedo Insunzua.
Luis Alejandro Limón.
Jacqueline Alejandra Lara.
Melanie Summer Cázares.
Citlali Guadalupe Jaimes.
José Arturo Padilla.
Avery Martínez Rodríguez.
Mariana Soria.
Michaela Marie Tovar.
Damaris Vanessa González.
Giselle Menchaca.
Héctor Joaquín García.
Jesús Ángel Monsiváis.
Lisbeth Delgado.
Alan Rubio.
Janelle Camacho.
Briana Sofía García.
Eli Acevedo III.
José Félix Ansúrez.
José Julián Alfaro.
Jacqueline García.
Lía Alvarado.
José Alberto Aguilar Jr.
José Armando Alvarado Rodríguez.
Evo Alfaro.
Tania Alejandra Álvarez.
Alejandro Álvarez.
Jubé Arellano. Aleida Arellano García.
Mauricio Valentín Alvarado.
Cassandra Cecilia Arredondo.
Dominic Servando Arevalo.
Alfredo Valderas.
Grecia.
Rafael Valderas.
Grecia María Arredondo.
Paloma Berain Cadena.
Carlos Alberto Vaca III.
Ángel Caballero.
Yasmín Valderas.
Derek Livan Canales.
Natalie Giselle Baltazar.
Galilea Cantú.
Rafael Beltrán.
Marisela Marie Carrión.
Joe Bustos.
Fabián Cázares.
María del Carmen Camacho.
Luis Alberto Castillo Jr.
José Juan Cano.
Noé Alejandro Castillón Jr.
Francisco Cárdenas.
Adrián Escamilla Centeno.
Jaime Alejandro Carrillo Jr.
Brando Adrián Cervera.
Juan Manuel Cervantes III.
Jonathan Chávez.
Jocaber Chávez.
Mario Ezequiel Contreras.
Juliana Contreras.
Ramiro Corpus Jr.
Adeline Correa.
Alina Cortés.
Esteban Crispin.
Manuel Daniel.
Sheila Cecilia Cruz.
Diana Laura de la Garza.
Sebastián de Hoyos.
Anthony Eleazar de Luna.
Angel David de la Torre.
Ricardo del Castillo.
Álvaro Emanuel del Bosque.
Edgar Omar Delgado.
Axel Jesús Delgado.
Jesse James Dueñez.
Luis Felipe Díaz.
Carlos Escobedo.
Michelle Enriquez,
Valeria Esqueda,
Ariana Esqueda,
Raimundo Esquivel,
Alexandra Esquivel,
Jason Jonathan Estrada,
Camila Estrada,
Angie Yvette Flores,
Camila Galalí Felán,
Ernesto Flores,
Carla Cristina Flores,
Mia Renee Flores,
Raimundo Flores López,
Sabrina Flores Salazar,
Cassandra Fuentes Molleda,
Domingo Fuentes López,
Michelle Gayona,
Yaritza M. Galicia,
Ali Anicet Garcia,
Alexandra Tafoya Garcia,
Antonio Garcia Jr.,
Andrea Nicole Garcia,
Gerardo Octavio Garza,
Manuel Adolfo Garcia,
Giovanni Garza,
Donato de Jesús Garza Jr.,
Juan Emiliano Garza,
Isaac Garza,
Monserrat Garza,
Joe Garza,
Tadeo Alan Garza,
Kimberly Jacqueline Garza,
Gabriel Gayona Jr.,
Naideline Jeanette Garza,
Ivan Gomez,
Yahaira Garza,
Juliana Marie Gomez,
Daisy Gloria,
Argenis Gonzalez,
Shirlene Gomez,
Brandy Yaritza Gonzalez,
Carlos Gonzalez,
Christopher Gonzalez,
Arlette Paloma Gonzalez,
Yvonne Charlene Gonzalez,
Hugo Gonzalez Jr.,
Jesse Gonzalez,
Jennifer Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Kevin J. Gonzalez.
Kaylee Lynette Gonzalez.
Linda Lisette Guajardo.
Mario Gonzalez.
Rosa Isela Guillén Puentes.
Saraí Lisbeth Gonzalez.
Brian Ulises Gutierrez.
Christian Alexander Guajardo.
Jessica Guzman.
José Roberto Gutierrez.
Amy Hernández.
Elena Yajaira Hernández.
Josué Hernández.
Emily Hernández.
Elizabeth Gloria Hernández.
Jonathan Hernández.
Fernando D. Hernández Jr.
Lexani Naizet Hernández.
Marta Angélica Gutiérrez.
Rodrigo Ociel Hernández.
Brandon Javier Hernández.
Clarissa Itzel Hernández Cantú.
Michelle Cardosa Hernández.
Summer Rain Hornbeck.
Sergio Javier Hernández.
Chelsea Jimenez.
Denise Herrera.
Janelle Bernice Jimenez.
Adriana Ibarra.
Nidia Margarita Lam.
Giselle Hayasi.
Angie Limon.
David Bailey Jimenez.
Stephanie Lira. Destiny L. Lopez.
Linda Giselle Jimenez.
Juan Francisco Lopez III.
Liz Kawaguchi Valderas.
Mike Luevanos Jr.
Eduardo Leija.
Amber Ariana Martinez.
Raúl Lira.
Eric Martinez.
Araceli López.
Giselle Alicia Martinez.
Michelle Lucio.
Joana May Martinez.
Rafael Maldonado Jr.
Julian José Martínez.
Christopher Allen Martinez.
Lorenzo Nicolás Martínez.
Emily Stacy Martinez.
Miguel Ángel Martínez.
Francisco Javier Martínez.
Ricardo Alfonso Martínez.
Gustavo Leonel Martínez.
Noemí Martínez.
Juan Martínez.
Yalixa Marí Martínez.
Justin Javier Martínez.
Isaac Martínez Flores.
Nieves Donato Martínez Jr.
Rolando Medina Jr.
Priscilla Giselle Martínez.
Jesús Manuel Medrano Ibarra.
Joana Larissa Martínez Casas.
Rogelio Menchaca.
Rosa Isabel Martínez Treviño.
Isaac Mendoza.
Rachel Marie Medrano. Dariela Edith Melchor.
Jesús Mesa.
Giselle Mercado.
Arturo Molina.
Iván Molina.
Fabián Monsiváis.
Ángel Montoya.
Carlos Muñoz.
Oscar Alexis Morales.
Carlos Neira.
Zair Azael Mota García.
Melanie Lisbeth Nieto.
Alejandra Janelle Nandín Treviño.
Naidelin Noriega.
Saúl Alejandro Niño.
Denise Okura.
Sonia Núñez.
David Ortega.
Mario Alberto Olivo Jr.
Keila Ortiz.
Michael Olivo.
Ricardo Ovalle Jr.
Gerardo Samuel Ortiz.
Emanuel Oviedo.
Alejandra Oviedo.
Jimena Sucet Vargas.
Pamela Sofía Oviedo.
José Emanuel Parra.
Jesús Emanuel Parra.
Giselle Anaí Peña.
Adrián Pérez.
Jocelyn Pérez.
Teresa Pérez.
Santos Gael Pérez.
Carolina Picasso.
Víctor Pérez III. Jimena Pérez Galván.
Eduardo Ramírez.
Karina Isabel Piedra.
Marcela Isabela Ramírez.
Valentina Paulette Pulido García.
Eric Ramos. Anaisha León Rangel.
Cage Genaro Thomas Rodríguez.
Andrés Reyes Maldonado.
Eva Michelle Ramos.
Alex Rodriguez.
Aliyah Rose Reta.
Ashley Marie Rodriguez.
Diana Michelle Reyes.
Gustavo Rodriguez III.
Emanuel Ríos.
José Antonio Rodriguez.
Natalie Lisbeth Rivera.
Karen Bernice Rodriguez.
Alondra Elizabeth Rodríguez.
Cassandra Kaylin Rodriguez.
Karina Rodríguez.
Tito de Jesús Rodríguez.
Ricardo Rodríguez.
Amaris Nicole Romero.
Eliud Ismael Romero González.
Mia Roque.
Alan Josiel Rosales.
Ángel Rosales.
Carlos Adrián Rosales.
Justin Isaac Rueda.
Jesús Mario Salay.
Amy Salazar.
April Salayandia.
Sheila Michelle Sandaña.
Ángel de Jesús Salinas.
Jacob Salinas.
Alejandra Sánchez.
Alejandra Sánchez.
Ángela Sánchez.
Cristina Noemí Sánchez.
Edgardo Sánchez.
Mónica Sánchez.
Sonia Estela Sánchez.
Sofía Sánchez.
Destiny Nicole Sandoval.
Adriana Sarmiento.
Julio César Sepúlveda.
Hector Salcedo Jr.
Nayeli Lisbeth Solís.
Roberto Sepúlveda Jr.
Adrián Suárez.
Daniel Soto.
Ashani Aleida Talamantes.
Emily Alice Suque.
Miguel Jesús Tatman.
Chelsea Guadalupe Tamayo.
Giselle Vianey Tobar.
Diego Torres.
Vanessa Trujano Velázquez.
Carol Tovar.
Alexis Valles.
Raimundo Tovar III.
Leroy Valdez.
Brisa Isabel Treviño.
Brandon Alexis Vázquez.
Mónica Uriales.
Tai Velázquez.
José Ángel Valadez Martínez.
Keila Villagómez.
Giovanni De Marco Barquera.
Fernando Villarreal.
Alía Denise Vázquez.
Diego Villarreal Salazar.
Isaí Vázquez. Victor Manuel Villagomos Jr. Ruby Villarreal. Álvaro Manuel Fuentes.
Now, we have the benediction by Ms. Sofania Guerra, the first rank student of the class of 2020.
Good evening. Please stand and join me in a blessing over the senior class. You may bow your heads if you wish. Dear Lord, as we reflect on the chapter that now finds itself in the past, we recognize the faith that led us here. It is our faith in not only you, Lord, but in ourselves that led us to this beautiful conclusion. And so, it is with a full heart that I ask you to watch over these graduates in their future endeavors. That each and every one of these before me is able to live and pursue their dreams passionately. I pray that no mental or physical struggles prevent the graduates from striving in what brings them the happiness they deserve. We have all overcome our own obstacles, as a community and as individuals. The Lord has seen this and has allowed us to share this one final moment alongside each other. May we bless this moment and hold it in our hearts forever. I pray that we do not forget where we come from and who raised us. From faculty to family, they have seen us grow into who we are. They will see us transform into who we are meant to become. I ask that we do not forget the culture that raised us and the environment that shaped us from across the Rio Grande.
Dios nuestro, que no se nos olvide las tierras en que nos creamos, que nunca se vayan los recuerdos de los que nos aman. Con amor quiero recordar a la gente y familiares que están aquí solo en espíritu. Reconocemos su fuerza y deseamos paz entre ustedes en el cielo. Los obstáculos de la vida son conquistables y juntos podemos lograr las metas más transformativas. Por eso estamos aquí hoy. Que Dios cuide a todos los que están graduando y a sus familias. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Thank you, Ms. Guerra. And now I would like to ask our cheerleaders and Silver Line group to come to the front for the Alma Mater and fight song. So all the cheerleaders and Lemuel, you can play the music, Lemuel. Congratulations, class of 2021. El mundo es suyo. Felicidades a todos. Felicidades a los padres, amigos de nuestros graduandos. Buenas noches y que Dios los bendiga a todos. Thank you very much. We might throw you hard.